Hey folks, I'm Colin Richards, and I'm excited to be with you once again on our program today. And we're going to be talking about something I think that has a lot of confusion around it in the financial realm. As you know, at Colin Richards, we're meeting with people just like you every single day, and we're talking about how to retire financially independent. And what I mean by financial independence is simply doing what you love with the people that you love and not having to work to pay for it. That's a great definition. And most people that I talk to say, yeah, Colin, that's right on. I don't want to have to be paying when I'm in retirement. Unfortunately, when you do a little study, you find out that the Social Security Administration tracks how people live. Social Security being about a third of their income, portfolio another third, and often as much as a third of their income is actually from work. Well, how do we get out of that trap working in retirement unless we love it? Well, we're going to talk today about one of the financial tools that I believe most people misunderstand and need to get their hands around before they decide whether or not this is going to be part of your financial independence roadmap. You see, the people I'm talking to are worried that events out of your control are going to mess up your retirement. And so what we do is we help you build a financial independence roadmap, a plan to make sure you never face a financial catastrophe, to make sure you never go through bankruptcy in retirement, to make sure that you've got a comprehensive plan that addresses every important area. Well, in the area of portfolio design, and I know I may be putting some of you to sleep just by using that term, but I'm talking about how you construct your financial house. In that area, there are tools that can do a lot for you, but put in the wrong place can do a lot against you. One of those tools is the tool called an annuity. And the topic today is this simple question: have you heard about annuities? Do you love them? Do you hate them? What have you heard? Often the things that I hear from people that people have told them about annuities are generally misconceptions. Now, let me be clear. I believe there's a right way and a wrong way to utilize an annuity. Let me give you some examples. For example, if you work for a great company and they still offer pensions, they're probably a pretty big company, your pension is a lifetime income stream, and that is derived from an annuity. An annuity is simply a way to get lifetime income. That's what we call an immediate annuity if you were to go out and procure one for yourself. And this is the one where people sometimes get a little confused and say, well, my understanding about annuities is that, if you die young, all your money is left to the annuity company if you didn't use it up through your income withdrawals. Well, that may be the case. You can set up an immediate annuity this way, but there are other kinds where you can have that money continue to pay out to your family long after you're gone. It's all in how it's designed and constructed. So again, a common misconception. But here's the key. When people put an immediate annuity into their portfolio, it is solely and exclusively for the purpose of generating lifetime income. That's it. If you have other needs that you need to address with these dollars, then you might want to take a step back and look at something a little bit different. Years ago, along came another variety of annuities. It's called the fixed annuity. Back over 100 years ago, we started regulating these as a kind of insurance because a fixed annuity is totally different from an immediate annuity. Here's how a fixed annuity works. You put your money in. It is contractually guaranteed and backed by the annuity company so that you will not lose your money. And then you have the option at some time in the future of either taking your funds out after they've grown to a certain amount or turning on some form of income. That's a simple fixed annuity. I like to compare and contrast fixed annuities with bank CDs because they are competitors. In today's rate environment, it's real easy to go out and get an absolutely principal protected fixed annuity, just like you can go out and get a principal protected bank CD that will pay a reasonable amount of interest. Nothing exciting here. Historically, we're hitting up against numbers like 4 and 5% on the outside. There are some that you can go a little bit longer these days with our historically high rates that we're experiencing right now. So savers are being rewarded with fixed annuities. Those are a great tool to just deposit money and set it and forget it. A lot of times clients may use a fixed annuity just to get a guaranteed rate of return with no worries. And there are certain clients who can benefit from that. Years later, decades later, somebody said, fixed annuities, CDs, these are boring. They're safe, but they're boring. What if we found a way to take your principal inside of your annuity and actually put it into the market? Annuity companies developed a product years ago called a variable annuity. A variable annuity means your principal is not fixed. It is not guaranteed. It is actually invested in the market. Meanwhile, if you want to take lifetime income off a variable annuity, it can be an expensive product to own. I see fees ranging anywhere from, on the very lowest end, 1.5%, all the way as high as 5, 6, and beyond percent. That is an expensive tool. And the reason it's so expensive is because creative people wanted to answer clients who said, look, we're looking for more growth in our investment prior to taking income. That's all that happened. And it created a lot of costs. I would suggest to you that there's certainly no evil in owning a variable annuity, but there may be a better path. And in my next segment, I'm going to talk a little bit about a different tool that could blend together the worlds of the immediate annuity, the fixed annuity, and the variable annuity, the best of all, without having to pay high fees. That's pretty exciting because this could form a conservative, principal-protected foundation within your portfolio. Well, whether or not annuities are right for you or whether or not they're going to work well in your financial independence roadmap, the key is we've got to have a conversation about whether or not you're on track to achieve financial independence. We call it a financial independence review. And it's a simple dialogue that we have where you share your goals, dreams, and values. We take careful notes and we gather information from you. And then we come back and we bring a careful study of both the past and the future relative to what you are already doing. How would your current setup have done in the past? And what does it look like if we simulate it 10,000 times into the future? This is a vital and important process, and you deserve to have this done and not have to ask for it if you're already working with a financial professional. If you have to ask for it, that means that's not really something they specialize in doing. Well, at Lord & Richards, we specialize in helping you achieve financial independence so you can retire without worry. It simply starts with a phone call.